Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Chicago Bears. Leading the Chargers, that is Jim Harbaugh, former first-round pick of the Bears back in 1987. Of course, led Chicago for 4 seasons as their starting quarterback. His side back to 500 after they picked up the victory last week. On the other side, the head coach of the Bears. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for being with us. I'm Kate Scott, along with Brock Hewer. This is punter Torrey Taylor. He looks all set to go down there. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this drive will start inside the 25. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020.
Played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Tough one to retain through that hit. And we'll see what they do here on second down. They go play action. Here's Herbert. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And he will have this across the 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Herbert now, blitz coming. Connects on one to Jamison Williams. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 8.
All set now, 1st and 10.
First down. An 8-yard pickup.
Go.
First down, Los Angeles.
Going right this time with Hampton. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Again, it's Hampton. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll air it out on 3rd. This is hauled in by Harris. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Chargers, first down.
18. That's 16 on the pickup.
16 more
And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Another Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On the counter, it's Hampton. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. So after the play, trainers headed out. A member of the Bears out there in some discomfort. Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal.
Set. Go.
Putting a receiver in motion. 1st down, and they go right back to it. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
It's a 3-yard pickup. That moves them a little bit closer. 3rd and goal coming up.
3rd and goal.
To the air this time. Herbert. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. Zay Frazier has it. And the Bears are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Hey, defensively, when you're staring down 3rd and goal, you just want to keep them out of the end zone. Just keep them to a field goal, right? Wrong. Not with this defense and not with their playmakers. They're thinking take it away, and they get the job done.
So here come the Bears as they get set for their debut series. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
He's somebody who has made a career of extending and creating plays. I mean, there are oftentimes, Kate, where I just would sit aghast. How did he do that? How does he make that throw on the run? Now he's taking spectacular and just add a whole level of consistency.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw the double coverage early. And that incompletion fuel his confidence that much worse in it.
And finds a Met downfield. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It will actually head to that other sidelines.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. And all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They start out 2nd and 10.
Vegas!
Williams from the gun. Komet's got it, left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
It's a gain of
They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
He has room past the 25. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. That throw finds Komet. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. Makes the catch. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
To number 15.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Off the play fake, Williams. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears parlay the interception into points. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Chargers, nothing.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send in flight. His return starts at the 5. This makes it up to the 25. So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now for Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Ladd McConkey. So that brings up second down.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Herbert now off the play fake. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out.
It's a gain of 25 yards. 1st down, Chargers.
They'll toss it to Hampton. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
The tackle by Jalen Johnson.
Man in motion here.
The tackle made
Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Dumped off to his running back. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Black 80, black.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
And the Chargers, 1st down.
Herbert on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Intended for Ladd.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
It's 3rd down. And 15.
3rd and long for him here. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready, sir? Hey, volunteer, volunteer. Punch first, punch first, punch first. Yeah. Bravo.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
Complete to
That is a
Cole
textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
What is it on? Patty,
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one's nabbed by Komet. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
50-yard line.
Yes. What is it? Vegas.
Again, it's Williams. Completed here to Komet. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out.
14 more yards.
They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it'll be first down Bears.
1st and 10 at the
To the air yet again, Williams. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd.
First down. 1st and goal.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Has it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
4-yard line.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Here's Williams again. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Bears double their lead to 14. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Out comes the Charger offense late in this first half. And down a couple of scores, Brock. They're probably going to try to get this into field goal range, trying to trim that lead.
Kappa. Let's go.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
A gain of 18 on the play.
1st and 10, Herbert. Completed over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 47.
Herbert from the gun. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 8 yards to go.
Now Herbert again. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Collects this at the 35. All right, they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach out. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10.
Yes. What is it?
A final throw before the break. They're on it. That's intercepted. Picked picked off by Junior Colson. And the Chargers are stopped on that return, so that interception's going to be the final play of this opening half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. The first couple of weeks of the regular season were wild, to say the least. What about week 3? Let's jump in. Our tour around the NFL starts now. We begin at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. The Rams at home to take on the Bengals in a rematch of Super Bowl 56, won by the Rams in this stadium. And it's Joe Burrow. It's a touchdown pass from 3 yards out. Next up, it's Santa Clara, California. Let's look in on the Niners as they play host to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is Emeka Ibuka. You want instant offense? Try this one on for size. He makes the catch, and then watch him go. Put it down as an 81-yard catch and run for the score. One more to show you, and it's out in Seattle, the Seahawks taking on the Packers. And it's Josh Jacobs. He's going to get in from 6 yards out. The Packers move to 2-1. They get the victory here. With that, a look at the rest of the scores here in a busy week number 3. In the game you're watching, we saw a couple of touchdowns in the first half. 14-0 is the score as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Here comes the offense for the Bears to begin the second half. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's hit and sent out of bounds, so this ends as a gain of close to 7, second down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Williams off the play fake. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Williams to throw on third. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down, here's Swift. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
Brings up second and 7.
Going play action. Williams. Looking to his fullback now. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be second and 8.
It's second and 8.
Off the play fake, Williams. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Ready to run.
They'll air it out on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Toss play, Swift. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Now we'll see the medical team head out towards a Charger who's still on the field and in some pain. All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Odunze's got it, right side. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Third down, Chargers have 6 DBs out there.
Vegas. Ready to run.
Williams from the gun. That's caught for the first. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
7-yard gain.
A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready to run.
Here's a toss right for Swift. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 8.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Ready to run.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and long. Out comes the kick team to attempt this field goal. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash.
The field goal is
Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the 2nd half and add to it. Sure, you love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send in flight. He fields it from the 8. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And things starting to get a little out of hand for him, Brock. That last score made it 17-zip. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
This is Hampton, right side. Cut back now to the sideline. And he goes out of bounds. Play to end this 3rd quarter. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. They go play action. Here's Herbert. It is caught left side. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 23-yard line.
Go.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
And the Chargers.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Delta. Let's
They'll
go.
motion him out of the backfield.
Go.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Dumped off to his running back. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Delta. Set.
Herbert throwing again. That's Harris on the right side. And he's brought down after a short gain.
To number 9.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Makes it 3rd and 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Trey Harris. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
Well, 99% of what they did was excellent. Right play call, good route, great throw. Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. This drive's going to begin with a run by Swift. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
What is it?
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And finds Komet downfield. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They strike for 23 yards. And that'll be 1st down Chicago. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
What is it?
1st down, Williams to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those...
Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
You're just not going to win many games in impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
What is it?
3rd and long for him here. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. On 4th down, it's Tory Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away.
Sets up 4th down.
He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. So he sends this one out of bounds, and that's going to put the upcoming drive at the 35-yard line. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down. All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning.
Set.
Back to the air, Herbert. Quick slant, that's Williams. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Set.
Shotgun give to Hampton. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. Upping the pace here as the clock continues to run.
10 yards. And the Chargers.
1st and 10, Herbert. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Komet brings it in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Connection made. Kyle Manungai. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Manungai with it. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone. The Bears decide to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They're going to pass it here. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
The lateral goes haywire. It's out. And it's scooped up by the Chargers. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Great defensive effort late, even if this one's decided. It became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see him do on a football field, maybe his whole life. That distance, whole lot more than the few yards he's usually running towards quarterback in the pocket. But he had enough to reach that goal line. You're darn right he did. He could sense it. He wanted it. No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
First down throw by Williams. And this one is launched downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Second and 10 now. Williams. That's it downfield, working the left. And he's got the first down for the Bears, Brock, and that should clinch them this win. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Running in the red zone. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
Bears, first down.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Ready, set. Dad.
From the red zone now. Makes the catch. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Officials signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just 1 last play left in this one.
First down.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Yeah. Combo.
Here's Williams again. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly in coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
So the Bears come away with the win. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bears winners, as we say so long from Chicago.
Fall is in the air and not a moment too soon. I'm Scott Hansen, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 3. Lots to get to this week. We'll start at Soldier Field. The Bears at home to take on the LA Chargers. And this is shades of 1985. The Bears defense getting it done. They come up with the key interception here, one of 2 for them in the game. From there, we go to Indianapolis. We'll check in on the Colts. They're playing host to the New Orleans Saints. And this is DJ Giddens. He'll find an opening and take it in, a 6-yard rushing touchdown. Lastly, let's get down to Miami, the Dolphins taking on the Cowboys. And it's Dak Prescott, one of his 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Cowboys are off to a 3-0 start as they get the victory. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hardworking men and women in the studio, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you again next week right here on EA Sports.